Hello and welcome to episode 68 of my Working with Todoist series. In this episode, I want to show you how you can turn off the inline date parsing feature that comes with all versions of Todoist. Now, I understand that for some of you, the inline date parsing feature is fantastic, and in that situation, of course, you wouldn't want to change it. But because of the way that I actually use Todoist, which is I collect items into my inbox during the day, and then at the end of the day, in the evening, I process my inbox. So I don't actually need the inline date parsing feature, and it can actually be quite annoying. And let me show you on my computer here, but I will show you why it's even more irritating for some on the mobile device. So rearrange. So let's have I have a task to rearrange a meeting with Bill for next Thursday. Rearrange meeting with Bill for next Thursday. So what I really want to do here is I want to call Bill or email Bill and ask if we can rearrange the meeting for next Thursday. But when I hit return, that actually isn't the task that I get. I just get rearrange meeting with Bill for, and then it says 15th of September, because very cleverly Todoist figures out that that's the date that I want. But in this particular example, I don't want to do that because I actually want us to rearrange the date. So on an iPhone, it can be even more irritating. So let's say need to schedule class with Sarah on Friday. So what's happened here is I now have to tap that, but if I'm in a rush, if I tap that, that disappears, and that's fine. But the problem that I'm having with this is that when I'm entering tasks on my iPhone during the day, I'm in a rush. I'm moving quickly. I don't want to be having to double check to see what things I've got, the dates and things like that. So I just want to hit that and bang, it's done. So this for me, as I say, can be quite irritating. But there is a very, very easy way to actually remove that feature. On the iPhone, for those of you if you're using it on a mobile device, go into your settings and go into general. And it says here smart date recognition. All you need to do is just turn that off. And now look what happens when I go into my inbox. So let's create a task. Clean up house for weekend. And normally what would have happened is, I can't spell weekend. Normally what happens is, bang, that would be great, done. That would come in. Now, the other reason why I would want to do that is when I find when you've got inline date parsing, and you know that I use drafts to capture a lot of my tasks, when you turn it off, so for example, arrange lunch with Ginny or Jimmy on Saturday. Now, if you sent that directly to Todoist, it would date parse it. However, because I've turned off the date parsing and the smart date recognition, there is no date. So bang, it goes straight into my inbox. That's why I find it actually useful to turn it off. But that's just my preference. So on your Mac, all you need to do to change it, sorry, on your computer, I say Mac, that's only because I'm using a Mac. But on your computer, all you need to do is to go into Todoist settings, and that will come in, and you can then my internet is being very slow today. If you go down here, it says inline date parsing. Now if you remember, I turned it off on my iPhone. I can turn it on or off here, but I'm going to turn it off here. Now just remember, when you turn it off, whether you turn it off on the internet, you turn it off on the dedicated app on your computer or your iPhone or mobile phone or your tablet, it turns it off for all of your devices. I haven't actually found a way where I can pick and choose where I would want to keep it on. But so keep in mind that wherever you turn it off, whether it's your iPhone or your phone, your tablet or your or your computer, it turns it off on all your devices. But for those of you who, like me, want to make a decision on dates, etc., when I come to processing my inbox, then there is a way that you can turn off the smart date parsing or inline date parsing functionality. Okay, I hope you found this episode useful. Don't forget to join me again in the next episode of Working with Todoist. Have an amazingly productive week.